What's going on, guys? The Rev Sev back here, or simply you can just call me Seven. Don't mind either way. So it's officially the end of my work day. I'm already exhausted. If you didn't catch my other two videos leading up to this one, it was deadlift day, and I also do a bit of cardio on deadlift day. So that preceding an 11-hour work day, I am just completely wiped out. I've also submitted videos for my Still Benders helpers. If you've not watched that, please go back and do. It's a very useful tool to have. Very fun. So, because I'm not exactly, well, not exactly, since I'm not completely exhausted, I thought I'd do a nice little thing for you guys. This here is just a deck of quality brand playing cards. Yeah, let me tell you, they are loaded with quality. So what I am going to do is simply a old-timey strongman feat. I say old-timey because it's been around just about as long as commercial playing cards, if I'm not mistaken. So, anyways, I'll try to do all this on camera so everybody can keep up with what's going on. You take your deck of quality playing cards, or whatever playing cards you're using. These are just my go-tos because I get them in bulk and they're super, super cheap. So, this is just a standard deck tear. Now, what I like to do, or what needs to be done first, is keep your deck nice and square. You want it to be completely flat. You don't want any bows, any puckers, no indentations, nothing like that. We're going to do this the right way. Okay? So, I like to use a 2-finger grip. Traditionally, this will be in your non-dominant hand. However, I'm ambidextrous, so it doesn't matter to me. I just always go left with this one, just because. Always have. So, that being said, you're going to, again, make sure your deck is nice and square. Hard to do watching myself to talk to you guys. And then with your other hand, you're going to pinch and hold, okay? So now what you are doing is you are pushing down on this side and lifting up on this side. So down, up, okay? And you see that little S curve that we get going in there? That's what you want. That is the point that your deck will tear. And you can adjust that. Once you get this down and get it practiced, you can come further up in here. And the reason you'd want to tear higher as opposed to lower is if you're going to do secondary tears. So if you're going to do a half and then like a quarter tear. But anyways, here it is now. Just a standard deck tear. Everything's nice and squaresies. And all you're going to do is just bend into it, just like I did. Now, it will fan out. Ideally, you should be doing this quicker because you'll get a much cleaner, see? A much cleaner tear that way. You know, there's strongmen out there who can do very, very thick decks of cards very, very quickly. I'm not them. I do these as fast as I can, and that's as far as I get. So now I'm just going to tap this half on the counter behind me here. I apologize for the lack of view and vantage point. I'm just doing this in my workspace. So if I've got these squared off correctly, a lot of times I can come back in here and do, there we are, just a quarter of a deck tear. And there we are. Just like that. Guys, if you got any questions, leave them for me. I'll try to answer this. There are hundreds of other strongmen out there in the world doing this exact same thing, most of whom can do it better and more efficiently than I can. Truth be told, that's the first deck tear I've done in several weeks. The last deck tear I did was these Mavericks, and what you're seeing now, if the camera will pick it up, there we are. You can see the tape. This is after the fact. This was to keep everything together in one place, but I did a deck tear of these Mavericks in the box. by far been the hardest one I've done so far. It took me a go or two, three, to get those, but I got them. Bruised my palms in the process. But what are you going to do? Guys, thanks for watching. Tune in later.